There's a moment when you go out with a woman, whether she's a close acquaintance or someone you're dating, where there's an unspoken vibe in the air. She's instinctively wondering, am I taking the lead here, or is he in charge? What truly attracts women is a strong, dominant, and masculine presence. The big question is, how can you demonstrate that dominant masculine energy? That's what we're exploring today. I want to share 5 key traits to embody this energy when you're with a woman. Because let's face it, this quality is incredibly attractive. When discussing this with friends or explaining it to someone unsure, here's the truth. Being masculine isn't about conforming to a stereotypical alpha image. It's not simply about being brawny or tough. I understand the confusion. I went through it myself. Many men are uncertain, especially when they see softer-looking guys labeled as beta instead of alpha. However, I've seen plenty of tough-looking men crumble in the presence of a woman, behaving like lost boys instead of confident men. True masculinity isn't defined by appearances, it's about the energy you exude and the mindset you bring, especially in interactions with women. To illustrate this point, consider 2 animals, a kitten and a tiger. Why does the tiger command more respect? It's simple. Tigers are harder to tame. Women aren't looking for a docile kitten, they want the challenge and allure of a tiger. So, how do you become that tiger? Let's dive into 5 strategies to cultivate this mindset when you're around women and beyond, as these principles are also effective in business and professional settings. 1. The willingness to walk away. One crucial trait is showing you're willing to walk away. This technique, which my friends and I discovered back in college, involves creating space. When at a party and engaging with a girl, our chances of piquing her interest skyrocketed if we simply walked away mid-conversation and reconnected later. Most guys fear stepping away, worried someone else might take their place, but we found that leaving the conversation gave off an appealing air of independence. A casual, "I'll catch up with my friends, I'll see you later," can create intrigue and increase her interest because you're not overly attached. This willingness to step back can manifest in various ways, for instance, by not giving constant approval. Many guys are overly eager to agree with everything women say to impress them, but the masculine move is to have your own opinions and express them confidently. When a woman mentions something you disagree with, it's okay to call her out. It demonstrates that you have standards and won't just go along to get along. If a woman frequently cancels plans or is vague in her responses, instead of chasing after her, communicate that flakiness is a deal breaker for you. This isn't about issuing ultimatums, it's about being honest. Let her know this behavior is unattractive and, if necessary, walk away from the situation. 2. Setting boundaries. Now let's talk about boundaries. These are the internal and external rules you establish for yourself. For example, if a woman has a boundary around intimacy on the first date, you should respect that. Interestingly, women often find men with clear boundaries more attractive because it shows confidence and self-respect. In your own life, establish non-negotiables. I keep my phone on Do Not Disturb when I'm working, and explain that to anyone who reaches out. The key is to communicate those boundaries up front. When a woman understands that you have your own life and commitments, it not only earns her respect, but also makes you more attractive. 3. Projecting a masculine vibe. The third trait is a firm willingness to say no. This is perhaps the most attractive word you can use with a woman. I've seen it play out in various situations, and it becomes evident when you refuse to let others dictate your plans. For example, your female friends might casually invite you out when you're dating someone new, trying to get you to ditch your plans. The real power move is to confidently say no to the distraction, demonstrating that your priorities are set. This ability to say no embraces your strength and creates a solid sense of self-worth. Whether someone asks you to hold on to their bag at a bar or do something that compromises your time, stand your ground. Respect for yourself is vital. If you treat your time as precious, others will too. 4. Approval and honesty. Next, let's discuss the concept of approval honesty. This means you should avoid using approval as a means to connect. When starting a conversation, you might feel the urge to flatter excessively. Instead, adopt a more reserved attitude. Ask questions, be curious about her story, and allow her to earn your approval. This approach enhances respect and intrigue. You're not just another guy trying to win over her affection. You're allowing her to put in the effort to impress you. This concept of letting her chase you is crucial. If she perceives that taming you isn't instantaneous, you become a more attractive prospect. 5. Self-assuredness. Finally, don't show all your love and interest all at once. Making your feelings known too early can lead to complacency. By holding back a little, you encourage desire and curiosity, allowing the other person to yearn for your attention. This isn't about playing games, it's about making your affection feel special and coveted. In summary, being masculine isn't about putting on a tough facade. It's rooted in self-awareness, respect for yourself, and confidence in your interactions with others. If you found something valuable in this message, like and share it with friends who could use this insight. Remember, true masculinity comes from within, and it's about nurturing healthy connections with both women and yourself. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more.